Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pool of Radiance. Me, Nifty Rat. As you can see, we're straight into the fight. So we got back to where we were, back into the fight with the King's minions. Save what you seeing me reload and walking through. As you can see, we're yet again surrounded by a lot of enemy combatants. But this time, we're going to, very early on, get the fireball spells out. Try and see how many we can take out using our scrolls of fireballs. This is where not having the ability to cast the fireball is a real issue for us. As you can see, multiple trolls. We're going to try and use our stinking cloud where possible, but it's not always going to be possible. It's going to cost us. And when they're going to come around, there's hundreds of them. The kobolds honestly are just a nuisance at this point. We can sweep them, they're just going to disappear. It's the trolls, and we've got to try and kill the trolls and all the kobolds before the trolls regen. We've got to get to the end of turn when they're not alive. And you can see our fighters successfully battling through, but taking damage. And those little 1s and 2s, when we've got these series of fights as we have, and we know from the last episode that this is the first in the series of fights, and we will take damage between the fights, we know we're going to have issues. Clearing out the kobolds nice and swiftly. Only a couple of trolls currently on the board. See if we can get Zimbaza in to try and start clearing them out. Janani doing his job, clearing, but the kobold leader started to surrender. Great news. Now we just need to get rid of these 2 trolls, and quickly. Literally try and surround as many of them as we can. Just absolutely wail on them. Then we just need to, so 1 left. Zimbaza, no, we just need to get to the end of the round. She battle, no. Job done. First battle seen through. Princess Fatima's not looking healthy. Darwin's not looking healthy. Nimala's not looking healthy. And here comes the damage. Elfrey taking 10. Delwyn taking 10. And straight into the next fight. No trolls in this fight. That's the good news. Got wild boars, but they're susceptible to the sleep spell. You can also cast Stinking Cloud and use it to try and show up. Again, it's just sheer volume. There's the better part of 50 combatants sat here in this mission, and not having that fireball spell readily available. Having a multiple uses of a fireball spell would be very handy right now. We'd be able to cast multiple times, multiple events, and we'd soon get through it all. But it is what it is, I suppose. Try and cast some cure spells so we can keep people alive. Again, this individual combat is absolutely nothing, but on top of the previous combat, that's where the problems come. So we had the previous combat, time to get out the fireball. We just need to clear volume. Because again, they're not individually, if we got 10 kobolds against our party, nothing. It's a sheer number, all the bow shots. 1 in 5, 1 in 6, 1 in 7, maybe even 1 in 10 hit. When there's 50 combatants, that means you're taking 5 lots of damage. And that 5 lots of damage, it might only be 1 or 2. But on top of the 5 to 10 we're taking in the ambushes at the end of every section. I'm having just fought the trolls as well, and knowing that there's another fight coming up, no chance to rest. If these fights occurred and we could rest in between, take no damage, we wouldn't have struggled. Struggle was 3 fights back to back. I think we're starting to see the leaders yet. The leaders are surrendering, but the wild boar ran off. I suppose I think I'd do. If everybody else was running away, I think I'd be. But while we probably shouldn't have let it get as far away, but let's use that. Yeah, we definitely. It's going to be a long walk. I'd send Janani and his bow. But we'll use this time while it's run away. It's obviously not going to escape. To use our cure light wounds. Try and heal our people. Because we know what's coming. That's where you have the advantage. I know it was a shame that we died and had to reload. But that advantage of knowing what's coming. Come on, Janani. Rip your bow. Yeah. I don't think you can reach from there, don't. Range of 20. You're going to have to move. Now, can we shoot from there? Can. Didn't kill it though. It's fleeing in panic, but there's nowhere for it to go. Finally, last shot. Janani, come on, you have to do one thing. It's still fleeing in panic. It's not going to help itself. They are, and it's down. To your bow. No, 182 experience points. Treasure we know isn't going to be worth having. The men sneer at the king and say, let us show us how it's done. Go on then. We get sleep spell. Didn't really make a great deal of difference, but a couple of kobolds to sleep. We're going to try and see if we can cast silence on the envoys. They are magic users. I'm just thinking cloud the troll. Yes, it's one troll down. I think we've got another fireball. We have. Take out a lot of these. Do a lot of damage. Didn't do as much damage to the envoys as I would have liked. Of course, Janai can't use his close range. Just keep casting silence on the envoys where possible. So we can cast it in the middle, you see. Let's silence the one at the top. Magic missile. One troll down, one wild boar down, and now it's. Can we kill the two envoys? The envoys were what really tripped us up previously. So it didn't die quick enough to stop the troll, and the troll came back. I was like, oh, we killed them. But it was just too much. And then we couldn't get that spell off. Stinking cloud. Yeah, managed to capture one of the envoys in a stinking cloud. This envoy down the bottom. They're like, right, we're going to surround you and we're going to try. Also going to move off, damage people out of the way. And Frey, of course, is caught in the silenced spell. I don't know why we're moving Janani. When you look back at what you're doing, you're like, what? You're going to go, what are you doing? God's going to just equip his bow, but why are we trying to navigate around things? Get the bow. Really need to get the kill quickly at this stage. Done. Can we guard our way through it? Yes, we can. Done. Knowing what was coming up helped a lot. But 9 health, 6 health. Honestly. Okay. Any of that magic? Yeah, if we can get... We might need to abandon our search of these caves for a little and go and try to get two-handed swords magic. Interesting. I thought the plate mail would be. Thought the envoys would have plate mail that was magic. Clearly not. The king has escaped during the fight. Of course he has. Stood at the back. Can we save the game because I don't want to do the fight again. I don't think we can rest here. But let's give it a go. Oh, rudely interrupted. Ooh. Yeah. Damala. 1 health. I've got no healing spells. Oh dear. Yeah, I think it's time to retreat. On 1 health, a kobold with a rock could be very painful at this stage. Get out of here. Go. Just run away. You want to leave? Yes, we do. The princess says, I shall go on without you. Yeah, she's free. She escaped. It's back to part 6. We just need to get on our boat and head back to Phlan. Found a small dark cave. We went. No. I've got 1 health. Just let me into the city. In by boat. Here we are at the docks. Let's head over to where we've really been camping out in the uncivilized area. There's something about this. Yeah, and I know I could have just. It's not like I haven't got the money. I've just gone to the temple. Oh, I've got the money. The money galore. But we've been camping out here a lot. Here at the party. It's just the way it is, okay? It's just what we do. Just the way we've been doing it. North of the passenger dock, yes. Because we need to go back and finish chasing that king down. We'll pay. Doesn't matter. Not like we haven't got lots of money. You board the boat. You're on the east edge. Yes, we know. Which route we take? Leave. I want to go back in the city. I want to leave. Surely. You go straight up. Go to the Kobold Cave. Let's go in the large cave. In the small cave again. You find a trap, but the tunnel's too narrow to avoid it. Janani, disarm the trap. No. Some items were lost recovering Janani. I don't know what I've lost. Probably nothing reinforced, probably some arrows. Find a pile of mine tailings. In it is a kobold's crude drawings. You record it in your journal under entry 42. And it is a map. Kobold approaches waving a white flag. Yes, I'd surrender to me. Kobold bows and says, you are quite dangerous. We will pay for a truce. What do you say? Yeah. I'm going to escort you to your treasure. What do you do? I suspect this is a trap, but I'm going to follow it anyway. Oh. Kobold pauses. Idly taps the wall and proceeds. Yes. Boulder blocks off the passage. Using a lever, the kobold dislodges it and proceeds. Do you? Well. From this far. The noise has disturbed something. With a beating of wings, a huge beast lands upon you. Oh my. It's a wyvern. Look at that. It's only got 26 life. Yes. Let's get in there and bosh it once. Down to 3 life. Janani and his bow. Boom. 224 experience points. For what was a very simple fight. We took more damage in the trap than when Janani fell in the water than we did. Fighting the wyvern. Do you want to leave? No, that must be the large entrance. So if you come in by the large entrance, you must go straight to the wyvern fight. I don't know. I might have appreciated that more. Ooh, we found some treasure. What's in the treasure? Lots of money. Let's take the gems and the jewellery. Honest. I need a wheelbarrow to carry all the other stuff. Plate mail and javelin. Any of it magic? Protect. Let's have a look what it is. Oh, both are magic. Probably got enough magic treasure on us to pay for anything else we need. So that's just a big cave area. Kobolds boil up from nowhere. What a surprise. And we just sweep. We can just sweep the fight, can't we? It's like, yum, straight to the fight. Oh, if they single like this, what looks like it's going to be fairly singular combat. Grip the sword for Janani. Yeah. 3 down. We won't spend as much time walking to find someone to hit as we do actually hitting people. I love these individual fights. And up. Oh, and up. There's one run away. Oh, come on. Get him with your bow, Janani, so we can shortcut this fight because this is getting silly. Oh, and you would miss. What's that all about? 25 experience points. See, that's the thing with these kobold fights now. They just don't even give good experience. That's where we came in. Let's go on up the top, see what we can find. Hidden in a narrow crevice is an old crippled kobold. It croaks weakly for water. What do? Give it some water. It crawls out and tells you its tale. You record it in your journal under entry 20. Told in a pained voice, we just got the cut through to the beastie's lair when I injured my leg. King decided there wasn't much use for me anymore. Made me a proposition though, so if I went into there and brought out the treasure, he'd feed me till I stopped breathing. Best deal I had, so they tossed me down here. Not being a fool, I fit out for the deepest hidey hole. Thankfully the beastie was asleep. I can still move real quiet when I must. Anyway, if there hasn't been much of an alarm, then drunken Ferd must be on watch of the rock. He's the king's son, so he ain't here with me. Worthless sot. If he's there, he's got less brains than a fermented rat. It's a bit rude. Just act officious and he'll take you to the king. Wouldn't mind hearing of that tyrant's demise. You seem just the types to do it too. Clearly a kobold that doesn't like the king, but I don't like the idea of a fermented rat. No. No fermented nifty rat. After it's done, its leaves, what do? Oh, let it go. Honestly, it's a kobold. Just let it go. Let's go and explore around some more. Find a trap. Janani, can you do any better? No. Honestly. Oh, this whole area. Yay! Janani managed to disarm a trap first time. Let's just bash some doors down and see what we can find. Let's open area. A compulsive need to wander through the maps is always amusing to me. Ooh, down. No, there's nothing there. Well, this is a lot of nothing so far. Anything really exciting. Rune ballista lies here. That was what was shooting us when we were more of them. That's what was shooting us when we were being in the middle of them fights, wasn't it? There's more of them. Yeah. So had you come in through this way through the large cabin and in this way, you would have encountered the same rune ballistas shooting at you. You reach the king's quarters and confront his guards. What's it got for guards? Ooh, he's got trolls. On the spot. Really paranoid about landing on my own people, to be fair. Because, I have a habit of casting spells on our own people. Let's be real about this. We'd have lost a spell. We couldn't cast it because it was too far away for the things. We might as well cast it where we were. So now I need to get his sword back out. I really wish my fighters. Really wish my mages were up to the level of fireball, because we could have fireballed half the group. It would have been a lot easier. Yeah, a lot easier. But all the trolls are in stinking clouds, pretty much. Not sure how we can get to the back one. Everything else, it's just not. You don't want to say it's easy, because there's always the risk that they get us with the multiple people tactic. But if this is the King's Guards, the envoys were quite dangerous. Obviously, the King's Guard. Now, if that troll's helpless and I shoot it, and I hit it with the sword, it dies first time. I did myself. Yeah. Game logic. Who comes up with it? If it's helpless, I'd like to think you could. Yeah, sleep spell's not going to help us. Probably should have taken Janani down and used his bow. Help us get rid of the troll. They are. 3 magic missiles. Gonna survive that. 1 bow shot. Boom. Done. Let's just now chasing the rest of them off. So with our main fighters up the top, we really shouldn't be too worried about any of it. Here we go. Come on, Zimbaza. There, well, let's put an end to this. There, and job done. Do have a habit of taking the Marla into combat. 507 experience. It was a decent experience point. Well, it wasn't a particularly tough enemy that we faced on this occasion. Can't imagine there's any great shakes in terms of items and money. No, 272 copper. The items are going to be what? Short swords and leather armor. Yeah, short swords. Not interested. No. There's the King's Guards now. Which is, where's the King? It's not this way. Nope. And round this way. Yes. Through this door. Bash it. The King panicked, has fallen into his own spiked pit and died. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. It's a shame. Where's your treasure? She must have treasure. Ha! We found treasure. Finding treasure is always great experience points. Way more so than killing things. Not sure that's a good moral of the story. Let's detect magic and see what items are that are magic. Bones, rugs, copper bracelets. Oh, rubbish. There are some magic user scrolls. Hopefully, they'll have fireball. Replace the ones that we lost. Okay, I can't pick them up. Marla, would you like to pick up this magic user scroll? Nope. Janani. It's bound to have somewhere he can hide it. Yeah. The rest of the stuff, I'm really not interested in. 50,000 copper, 6 gems, 2 jewelry. So 50,000 copper, that's what? 5,000 silver, 500 gold. Sounds a lot when you say 50,000. It's like 50 platinum. It's like. See a brass bottle jammed into a crack. What do you do? Grab it. I am the Afriti Samir Awal. You are not my master. Are you perchance vampires? What do you do? No. Do I look like I got pointy teeth? Fools. Summon me when you've found vampires. Okay. Whatevs. Take the free tea bottle. Take the 666 experience points for finding it in Moonsea. Nothing any excitement here. Been in there. We've got some bits of the map we've not done yet. Can't imagine there's anything of any excitement. Rats are hung here to age. I don't want to be hung. You. Let's go down. No, nothing here. This area we've not been in. Anything excitement? No. The roof collapses. A group of kobolds have arrived. This could be something they regret quite quickly. Sleep. Let's put 9 of them to sleep. So 8 of them to sleep. And then let's sweep the rest. So we kill as many as we can. This fight will be over very quickly. As we discussed in earlier episodes, once you get sweep, it becomes kind of ludicrously good. You know, you take out 3-4 hit, which makes a combat that has a lot of very weak characters nice to do. You just like sweep and bang, they're all gone. Do you want to leave? Yes. No point staying here. Might as well go back to Phlan. Go tell them that we've cleared out the kobolds, because sort of thing they like hearing. Hopefully that will progress us on. Still going to take the boat. And let's see where we go next. Outside the city hall. It's dark. I probably won't want to deal with us. So let's do what we do best. You'd think the number of times we've walked through the slums area, I'd know not to turn right the minute I walk through the door. In. Save game. Rest. Heal up. And let's move it to daytime. Let's go and see what they've got to say to us. Yes. CCIV, that's been there for a while now. She placed on the hoist seat, got it done. So we know. Shoving the stacks of papers. This loss of the kobold forces will be a major blow to the enemy. Here's your reward. 1,000 experience points and 25 gems. 25 gems. Gems being much easier to carry than genuinely good treasure. What can they offer us now? Find the source of the river's pollution and end it. The tribe of lizardmen and the heir to the house of Melvaunt must be rescued. They'll pay generously for his safe return. No idea where the heir to the house of Melvaunt has gone. Well, that's going to be a problem for another day. So check out next time out, where we'll be doing either the source of the river's pollution or the lizardmen. But take care for now. Bye!